I think there's two ways that you become interested in wine. I think you're either born into it or you fall in love with it. And mine was the latter. I truly fell in love with it. I was doing a bachelor's degree in music, solo performance on double bass, when I decided that I needed some money in my pocket so that I could sustain the lifestyle that I liked at the time. And I was introduced to the manager of a store, perhaps the best wine store in Adelaide in South Australia. And it grew from there. Literally got a job. This store didn't typically hire anyone outside of the wine industry. They typically hired winemaking students from University of Adelaide. And so I was lucky enough to get the job, and my love of wine just grew. And I knew almost straight away that music was a love of mine, but winemaking was really where I wanted to be. Changed gears and did a Bachelor of Agricultural Science with a major in winemaking. What do I think about being here? This is an amazing site. It's truly an exceptional site. I'm very blessed. I'm very lucky to be here. It's not often that you get the opportunity to work with fruit like Islay Vineyard fruit. It's just an incredible site. It's not like none other in Napa Valley. So I feel very honoured. I feel very blessed. I feel very lucky. Everything that you've got is in the vineyard, and maybe a winemaker can make 3%, 4% difference in quality. I think what the winemaker needs to do is understand the vineyard, and they need to spend more and more and more and more time in the vineyard. Vineyard first, lots of love, lots of care, lots of attention in the vineyard. And then when the fruit comes to the winery, there's an exceptional sorting process that we go through to get only the best grapes. I mean, even before the grapes are picked, we will send a crew of 10 people through our block that we're about to pick, and they will handle each cluster and pick off individual berries from the cluster that have either a little bit of sunburn or a little bit shriveled or perhaps haven't coloured up. They're a little bit green still. And so they'll handle each cluster and pull individual berries off the grape cluster before it comes to the winery. And then the fruit comes to the winery and we go through an extraordinary sorting process there. Fruit will get cluster sorted on a table first, and then from there it will go to a destemmer and a shaker table, and then onto a huge sorting table with another 10 ladies on it that again are sorting individual berries. And so from that point, I mean, we've got a bin of grapes that just look amazing. It kind of looks like a perfect representation, almost exactly what we would want, intact berries. And then we treat every single grape that comes into our winery like it's going to be our best. We pull out every stop. We can have up to 45, 50 days on skins in total. Everything goes to virtually new French oak. We will mature the wines from anywhere between 20, 22 months right through to 26, 30 months, depending on what the wine desires. There's a rigorous selection process from the grape and then into the wine, and not all wine makes our top grade. So there's just a lot of attention, a lot of detail, a lot of selection that goes into making these wines.